Hi, my name is Atticus Everett, and this is a presentation on environmental context, passive systems, and structure for Module 3.3 of Architecture 501 with Elena Canovis at Arizona State University in the fall of 2024. One of the main ideas that I've been exploring with my design so far is the pinching of the form to introduce light and ventilation into the units. These two renderings that I just showed are taken from the same point, and they kind of illustrate the way the orientation of the building lets light into the center of the units throughout the day from both sides. I used Climate Studio in Grasshopper and Climate Consultant to understand the light conditions of the site and the prevailing westerly winds and the conservative rainfall. The climate is mild overall, but the summer sun presents an opportunity for energy capture. The site is protected from the dominant winds by the built environment, but east and west cross drafts in the two northern buildings especially can be driven by breezes. The primary passive strategies revolve around envelope construction, employing a thickened insulation and a tight envelope. However, the roofs are used to mediate the sunlight using both solar panels on the northernmost roof and roof gardens on the other two. Along with plantings of larger shrubs on the ground level in between the buildings, the landscaping on the roofs generates a patch of coastal sagebrush pollinator habitat, as well as an accessible protected garden space. Along the circulatory pathways on the northern sides of the buildings, high windows and vertical screens set up a gradient of privacy from the ground viewpoint into the circulation decks and the front rooms of the units. The shader screens are located on the north side to limit interference with midday lighting, but protect from early and late rays, especially in winter. They serve to qualify the 6-foot wide circulation decks, which serve as both corridors and a shared front porch space where residents can interact with one another and visually with people on the ground. The structural system is massed timber post and beams supporting CLT slabs, cross-laminated timber slabs. The bays accommodate 24-foot wide modulus, which is the width of the units for 3 of the 5 unit types. And they also provide adequate fire rating to justify the height and the areas of the buildings being proposed. Instead of a monolithic slab, which is what I have written here, the foundation will be a reinforced concrete footing wall with thickened sections to support the beam posts. Along the western side of each building and on each floor, there is a utility access point which serves the units on that floor. And each unit is organized northwest to southeast or north to south to set up a gradient of warmth and light in the most personal areas and cool shade in the more public facing side of the units in the circulation side of the buildings. The mechanical and sewer systems are organized around 2 shafts that unify in the ceiling of the ground floor near an exterior access point, and the shafts are coordinated with 2 shear walls running from north to south. And in the next phase of design, I'm going to incorporate east-west shear system with the shade structures. So thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.